Haya super twirls hair and bats eyelashes. Hi, Estinian. Hi. Didn't see you there. Shanyetta Super Destinian X0 ship has sailed. That ship, that ship was built a while ago. We just christened it.
I mean, it did,
Ship was already built. It was already in the dry dock.
I think you can enhance source-based curiosity in mortals without changing your ship.
Oh my God.
I don't think Estinian, they are cute together, but I don't think it's my primary ship anymore.
Oh my goodness. Okay. It isn't. I'm in the Zero Euless camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at your own.
Yeah, my non-existent.
Okay. A lot of people just excited about Moon and Loporritz again.
Yeah, Moon, confirming there are multiple moons is very important for my purposes.
How often do you think Estinian baits? Because I've kind of, up to this point, felt like he had a Master Chief thing going on. Like he was just in his armor so much that he definitely had an odor going on.
I think he gets out of it often enough.
Lyriat. This is interesting. Let's have a Zero chat for a second based on Lyriat's superhero. Thank you for it, by the way. People have very varied reads on Zero. Some say edgy, some say gloomy. She always struck me as someone soft with walls up and transactional views due to a scary and hostile world. Feels like traumatic upbringing. Hashtag Zero Stola. Oh, okay. You got your own ship there.
Hey, whatever. Yeah.
In presentation, I can't get away from edgy just because, like, all black, wields a scythe,
sure,
constantly tips hat to cover an eye. Like, that to me is just inherently edgy. I would probably go more gloomy on the attitude front. But yeah, I would say presents edgy, is gloomy, and I would say your assessment of the transactional worldviews is just accurate. I mean, that's clear. To me, that's like clearly what they're doing in the writing with the character. So, I mean, I see Zero's arc as learning a different value system. That's Zero's arc. That's what we've been. That's what we've been chipping away at with Zero, patch after patch the whole time, which I quite enjoy. But I still think she's quite gloomy to an entertaining amount. I like that type of archetype. So, yeah. You look like you're in thought.
I'm just kind of reading chat.
Justinian was my odd read. Well, I don't think it's wrong.
I mean, he did carry her out of there initially. Like, there was some nice romantic moments that could definitely be ship-worthy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I think Euless as a person has grown, and his journey of discovering a new world outside of his would mirror Zero's very well without him being caught in the manic pixie dream girl trope, which is an awful one because you should never rely on another person to showcase you who you should become. And I think together they would work very well together. Whereas Estinian's cute. Estinian Zero is really cute, but it doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't have a journey.
I think by that same amount, by that same logic, then there is something to be said for Zero Stola, if that's your ship, because Stola's finding herself.
Yeah, and the journey to another world there could be.
Yeah.
And the whole let us partake of ether thing would just work. I mean, it'd just be...
All are valid, but with reasons that we have now elaborated upon, as opposed to just trying to be nice. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But I do agree that Runar, like, I am a video game player where if I'm a game and someone's like, hey, I'm really interested in X character, I'm like, you're an NPC, they're an NPC, you're already made for each other. Just go.
Listen, Kyle, in car culture, we have a saying called respect all builds. You respect all builds.
Yeah.
There is a line there, though, when someone's build is so clearly unhinged that you no longer can abide. And I feel the same way about ships in fiction. Respect all ships until you find the person who's shipping Valens with anyone.
Exactly. You just can't slap together Zero and Asahi and be like, bam, this is what I'm doing. Like, no.
Exactly.
There needs to be rules for the game.
Yeah. Rogue Mage said Estinian's lance is still covered in Nidhogg's blood 4 expansions later. It's not as bad when it's a weapon. It's not as bad when it's a weapon.
And the dragons seem cool with it. So, who are we to judge?
Yeah.
And no one's
Yep.
like, is that my brother's blood all over your weapon?
Yep. Oh, we're debating characters' ages. Okay, it is time to move on. That's if I know a time where chat is getting too deep, it's because we're
we've gone too
debating
far. Yep,
fictional
yep.
characters'
Okay.
ages.
Anyway,
Okay,
going
let's
ham.
go
No,
ham.
don't use that against us to make us go faster. If we find out that's what you're doing, we'll go slower.
Went from fun to concerning in 3 seconds. Oriange says, if one and all are ready, then let us set forth our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee hither, and thence begin our journey. And so we journeyed.
Well done. Going ham.
Dost thou want to get thine cancelled? No? Then stop talking about ages.
Oriange, always the realist with stream chat.
So Katie got a laptop yesterday. She's just been like, she's had a work computer for so long, which is like, I kind of want to play games again. She was setting up her laptop last night, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just kind of sitting in silence. I was messing with my bars on my laptop, trying to get the UI to not look terrible on a 14-inch screen. I have a very small laptop. And like 30 minutes go by, we're just kind of grooving, doing our own thing. And out of dead silence breaks, how the hell do I find anything on the Final Fantasy website?
Nice.
And I just started dying.
Nice.
Like just dying of laughter.
Self-investment of her own volition. Nice.
I'm just like, that's the funny thing.
That's how.
You don't.
You don't.
You go to Google, you type in whatever it is you're looking for on the official website, and you let a search engine do it for you because that website is ass.
And then you don't click the guy named Mog Station. You got to click on the actual link below that.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And then I told her timing couldn't be worse because the game was down for maintenance last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My apologies for the delay. My, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited to the work ahead. I doubt not.
Strike poses with me.
Allow me to explain Yshtola's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Mare Lamentorum, that we might gain direct passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish 2 tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophoroid's spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternative means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. I breathed away from the microphone. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilzabad contingent. If we would imply it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's expressed permission. I should like to believe they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the ether problem first? Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed?
Indeed.
I thought you were reading for me for a second.
Oh.
Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There, I shall reveal more.
There I shall reveal more, because I can think of several options, but they would all be considered uncouth.
Ah.
Because we know some vast quantities of ether lying about.
Ooh, yeah. They're definitely not your butt cheeks, am I right?
No. Yeah, there's no ether there. Not etherically dense.
Not even a little.
Not even.
Ooh, yeah.
To the airship.
Why did I not go to a crystal? I guess there's still a crystal this way.
Yeah, if the game's so good, why didn't they make Mother Crystal 2?
They might, dude.
They might. We gotta go ask Fortuno for it, though.
That's how George Lucas would write it.
He's like, I'm growing as a person, and I'm gonna let you have it. I freaking hate you guys so much.
Stitch is super the high crucible, the lowest level of Rads at hand. Oh, I guess that is true, isn't it? Never thought about that. All right, hold on. Kisco Fox said the Mog Station logo looks like a Moogle twerking. I'm going to the Mog Station.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it does look like a butt.
I never looked at it that way. You've ruined this.
Yeah, look at that butt. Yeah.
You've completely freaking ruined
like
this.
Little pink starfish. Just right there in your face.
Why you gotta
You know
say that?
they've got nasty little panda butts. You know, like everywhere they go, they're just stinky little fellas.
Oh, Jesus, Kyle.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can we just, Kisco, I'm sorry. I think we just got to ban you now. I believe we all agree you must be banned.
We
I'm
only
so
hate him
sorry.
because he spoke the truth. That's fine.
All right, I'm clicking on Oriange now.
All right, no, hang on. I've got Vershawn still to click. The worst case, I'm prepared to offer one of my eyes. That was one of them. That was one of the options.
All are present and accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to Charlean and then seek the nearby Isle of Harm. Near unto the surface of this isle do rivers of ether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether harvested from the isle. But as you well know, an alternative power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage unto Ultima Thule, to the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Harm's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the form's permission. Yet again, with needing permission, is nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear, and as the scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective, a somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Baldessian. Upon arriving in Charlean, let us seek our friends at the annex.
Okay, that's a pretty good option.
Bureaucracy is my shit, bro.
We didn't know it about ahead of time. I think the worst option I could think of was him being like, lo and behold, we found great quantities of oil underneath Garlemald. Allow us to plunder it.
Okay, Kyle, have I always assumed Ajika is a girl and Ajika is a boy because of the dark ears?
Well, no, but then there was the one in Eureka, right? And that's a boy, so...
Wait, what?
Right? The one that the evil Lalafell that runs around Eureka yelling at us all the time.
Ajika is a boy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So I think you go off the ears. The ears fact seems to be correct.
All right. If someone's saying naming convention is the easiest method, it's not for me.
No,
I can
that's
tell you
not
right
gonna
now
work
it's
for me.
not.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
we're
not.
gonna do the ear
Hectai's
thing.
not into that.
Yeah, we're gonna do the ear thing.
Ear color isn't the tell? Wait, what?
We have it on at least 7 guy authority. That ears are at least somewhat acceptable. It's the eye shade. Oh.
All right. Hey, Luke or Azumi, I trust you both to explain things to me. Whichever one of you DMs me how I should tell, that's what I'm gonna take to heart from now on.
Listen, we're just gonna do the walk past and camera in on the eyes. From now on, we're gonna walk like 7 yards past you, and then zoom in on your eyes and see what's going on.
All right. Okay.
Classic MMO maneuver.
You're always wrong, just accept it. Okay, Capgano, I like that. I like that method a lot. Let's go with that.
Pull up the dinosaur skirts.
Yeah. All right, I'm clicking on Ojika.
Okay.
Welcome back, Valentuna. What brings you here today? And in such colorful company. Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we all come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of emergency. We have not said we all come in some time. I am excited, Kyle. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kryle. She's in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know. So feel free to show yourself in.
Well, that's mysterious. Why so mysterious? Kryle's got a date with... Oh, ship him.
Now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Kryle doing one-handed push-ups.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just get ready for Dawn Trails. Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
Zero's
Just
like,
trying to keep up.
Should I get shirtless? What is this?
Sake, just, damn it, I clicked.
Oh, okay, I'll see you on the next one.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though,
Are you ready?
you are welcome
Sorry.
to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway.
Ooh.
Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see.
Oh-ho! Okay, I'm done.
From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics.
Trying to
if
pay
there's aught that
attention.
might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition.
How poor the tea.
You know fan art exists.
As
now,
I may be
just
away
because of
for an
that one
extended
line.
period, I wish to give Kryle fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
You've had adventure.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
A lot of info to drop pretty succinctly.
You guys just met.
Hi, friend. I'm gonna go fight an evil monster on another reality's moon.
He's used to it.
Erenville's like, I talked to frogs,
To
bro.
that end,
Nothing surprises
we
me.
require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
You have a knack for finding trouble. If gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, Only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
Oh no, we're up to it again.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
Yeah, here we go again.
God, they're like the Stormblood pirates, but they never learn their lesson.
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any cleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Tries not to run.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
I didn't know you could say that.
High ourselves?
Yeah, let's high ourselves.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Poor Kryl.
Guy wants to go back to the college years and teach some college kids new terminology.
A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Just look down at chat and see way ahead of you.
And what have we here?
Oh, interesting.
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
Oh, that's villainous.
That leads to Dawn Trail.
Yeah,
that is.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's happening. You know what's happening.
Wow.
You know what they're doing. You know what they're doing. You know what they're doing.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That was some cutscenage.
Yeah.
The worlds are mixing. We're setting up Aaronville for joining us in Dawn Trail. Valens is shipping himself in the room outside. Oh my God.
Publish the paperwork, Kryl. Secrets of the Scions. The students of Baldessian revealed.
I also like Scott's method for gendering Lalafels. Thanks to the super review saying it's Pride Month. Stop labeling.
Whatever. It all works.
I will say I've tried as someone who has thought that way for a long time to stop labeling. Sometimes it still sneaks in. Something I'm working on, y'all. Hey everyone, and welcome to our Clips and Highlights channel. If you want to keep up with everything Kyle and I have going on, make sure you subscribe to the main Grinding Gear YouTube channel, which is where we actually do these streams. That's right, we stream right here on YouTube. Oh, and sub to the Grinding Gear podcast. Apple, Google, Spotify, really any podcast platform. We're probably there. Thanks.
It's not the first time I've seen it, and I remain in awe of the sky's magnificence. Never did it occur to me that such an expansive facsimile was within men's power to create. Oh, that's interesting. I guess he would be kind of fascinated by similar technologies. I believe we have found our researcher.
The Penguins just says, oh, wait, yeah, that's right. We're not announcing enough gay ships. A couple have been brought up today. Couple.
Yeah, exactly. Ah.
Respect all ships, unless they involve Valens or Asahi.
Very good. These are the rules around here. Let it be known.
Our rules are
Knock, knock.
are very simple
Yep,
here.
very simple.
We respect all ships, unless Asahi or Valens are involved.
Very good.
And definitely, we definitely do not respect shipping Valens with Asahi. The world could not handle that.
No.
We could not handle that.
They'd be codependent. It would be awful. World destroying.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, no, it'd be too much. It's too evil.
You want a Margrat? I've got a lot of voices I'm juggling right now.
Visitors, as she adjusts her sunglasses there. How delightful.
Perfect.
If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens you've caught me in a post-deadline bliss.
Forgive the abruptness of our inquiry, nor the squint of thine eyes, after you adjusted those spectacles. But 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how ether harvested at the Isle of Harm was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted.
Oh.
If you would not permit, a loperit will be assigned to you.
It's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rival even crystals for their etherical capabilities. A pity we never got to use them. Ah, how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work only to end up chin-deep in another.
Dude, Doom's deadline? I want to start a band so I can name it
Doom's
that.
deadline?
Yeah.
It was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation. But now I'm truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife's edge of failure. Oh.
What? We are glad for you. Quite. On the subject of the ether tanks, do you know what became of them?
My face. Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm. What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation and you haven't."
Very well. We shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret. And do look after thyself. You seem a little... Yes.
Yeah.
Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough.
I hope they just are showing up in massive pixel density, high quality Dawn Trail outfit.
I would imagine a Hawaiian shirt that you can get from the island.
It could be. Yeah, when did that release? I'm not actually sure.
Yes. Where are we going? Where are we actually
I'm just going? Oh, we're
search for the recently returned colleague.
Yeah, we're literally right down there.
I don't want to see a red circle.
Not here.
In Labyrinthos. I really don't. No.
It's gonna be fine, Garrett. There's no bunnies.
I bet they didn't know what to name it until they had a quest where everyone got horribly lost trying to find things near the end of Endwalker, and they're like, let's name this Labyrinthos.
He's got a book. I'm not gonna click on anybody until I find a person who reeks of vacation.
I found somebody with a meteor symbol over their head.
Oh, well, that's kind of.
Oh, yeah. This has got to be it. This is it. This is it. This is going to be me when I go gray. Well, fully gray. I found future me, Kyle.
All right, I'm on my way. Got to jump the hedge.
We found who's the dude from Cocoon?
Wilford Brimley?
Yeah, he looks like Wilford Brimley, but small.
I can't jump this hedge. This hedge is unjumpable.
I got over it.
What?
Skill issue.
Yeah, apparently. What?
Yeah, I did it on a mount.
What?
I'm gonna come do it again.
Yeah,
just
you can do it again.
Tony Hawk
Seriously.
style on you.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got
Maybe
it.
it's a specific spot on the hedge and I just got lucky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, this is Coco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Coco.
How you doing? Hey, Ben, bud. Something about this outfit makes me look like Wilford Brimley, though.
I'm all right.
Yeah, it's not
feel
going to be
better.
this. You go for it. You sound great.
This isn't what it sounded like, but we're going to do it.
That's
The
what
face,
we're
that
going with
line.
now.
What
That's what we're going with
What
now.
was his voice? He wasn't like Tiny Joe Dirt. What was he?
It was kind of like Tiny Joe Dirt.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore. Lalabeatus.
Oh my God.
A face that launched a 1,000 tiny boats. How you been, Val? How you been, Tuna?
I've been good.
Hey,
Your
well,
voice
catch a bit
sounds
of rest.
way different. Did you have a bunch of like Cubans while you were on holiday? What's going on?
2 bees flew into my cheeks, and now I can.
Oh my God, that sounds horrible. Are you
Well,
allergic?
If I don't know about the Theatangs, who in Burgot's name would? Born right in me very own workshop they were.
Oh, right.
Scene, yes. Focus. Find your center.
A pleasure as always, Master Coco. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating.
And then some, but I won't bore you with the details. At least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our old tanks?
Permit me to explain. I was expecting a thine.
And we explain.
We need to take the thing from here and bring it over there.
I see. I think I've got the long and short of it. It goes without saying, but you owe me more than we can ever repay. Oh, you more, excuse me. If you need our ether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. Need the form's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, he'd be on our next ship out, but that's a lot. What? But that lot can wipe their arses until it's accordance with procedural motions.
You're not gonna try that again.
Oh, no! I'm too excited about the next line of who's showing up to hear said line.
Yes.
Tarnished. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that was Coco and I clicked ahead.
No, that is not Gold.
I was grooving to your Lalabeatus.
Oh, legs, thump, and thighs. Master Portiono and Scholar Montesine. What a surprise.
Pardon the intrusion. The Forum has deliberated your petition and decided to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns, but that is a discussion for another time. Oh, we're making hints to other things you can do, but in the main thing that you have to do.
Is he throwing shade for doing MSQ first?
Yes. What have we, like, weren't they the same patch? Could we have done Pandemonium first?
Yeah, we could have, right?
Can we? That would be interesting. Does this line change if you do Pandemonium first?
I assume he's like, we've got other troubles or something like
line
that.
Line is custom?
Yeah.
Damn, I love that. I love that. Tarnished. You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Harm for the purposes of etheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of ether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you call any such creatures you encounter, almost like we needed some fodder for a dungeon.
My speciality.
That's all? Given the vast amount of ether we seek, I expect a far higher price.
Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldessian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude. And we felt the expedition that you request was a suitable way to repay it.
That was a way to read that. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the library of arranging or liberty. Wow,
It's contagious.
From the top, we have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Harm. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor.
Then I'd best get those ether tanks loaded on the airship. We'll be ready.
Your voice is very different than it was moments ago.
Excuse me, I get a little excited with this little guy. We'll need him. Assuming it's safe.
And I shall be back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call.
Yeah.
To the library.
Good old Cokel. Big fan of the Coke Hall. Oh, we just traveled via cutscene. Hell yeah, I love it when that happens.
So was Dawn Trail announced at this time, or are they being like really cheeky with the letter and the Hawaiian shirt and all that?
6-4?
So this is 6-4. We're in 6-4 right now.
Not yet? Okay. They're being cheeky. Kyle.
Cute.
Rosie informs us that Margrat is a custom deliveries NPC for crafting and gathering and has a wonderful story following up on the researchers who built the Ragnarok.
Is everyone in crafting storylines freaking nuts? I mean, I love my Taylor storyline. It is bizarre. By the way, Garrett, I took several pictures for you because I felt like they really spoke to the way you comment on my outfits. Allow me to show you. There's this one here for you to enjoy. Where he yelled, "Sir, what is that you're wearing?" So I thought that reminded me of what you think of my glands.
Hold up, put that up one more time.
Oh yeah, is it right
I
there?
just want to prove that Kyle Ferguson is obsessed with feet.
Oh, yes.
Kyle loves feet.
Look at this
cannot
number.
Get enough.
Yeah. Sir, could you please explain how you choose those other garments? Oh yeah.
Anytime I see Kyle in a new glam, I'm just like, explain yourself.
Pretty much.
Just sit in the corner and think about what you've done. Oh, you can get on this little bow, but then you can't go any further.
Oh, look at that.
Dean Online earlier supered that, for context, the NA Fan Fest was a couple of months after this patch.
Oh, cool. That's cute that they did that. I'm glad they were teasing. Oh, you're voiced.
You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to
just
expect.
now getting in there. Give me a moment. Oh, I could have told you this was voice. That was a nice little camera movement.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't expect, random dude to be voiced. The cheery captain. He sounds mad familiar.
I am ready to sync up. Are you ready to sync up?
I'm ready to sync up on your measure.
If you got your emos, let them fly, because we are going to continue with this cutscene in 3, 2, 1, go. Dead man tell no tales.
If you're ready to depart, and so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Come on, Thancred not show up?
I thought it was a Stygian, but I guess Thinker would make sense.
I mean, that would be why he'd be so sad. There it is. There it is.
No,
Yeah.
this it is.
Yeah,
This is
This
Thancred.
is Thancred. This is Thancred.
Forgive me my delay.
Yeah, there we go. See?
My time.
Yeah.
Thancred, 'tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly.
Oh, yeah, joke. Nice.
Urianje tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Isn't he milking it with his theme song?
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
Interesting.
I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
There's similar themes. You're similar characters. Here, have a dad. That's fantastic. The Ether Font.
Ooh, the Ether Font.
I like the name of that.
Font.
That's
of
cool.
Ether.
What is? Okay, okay.